From a teaching perspective, now that you do have that year under your belt, are there things that have changed in the way that you're teaching things? What did you learn besides the communication piece? What did you learn about yourself?
Yeah. I think on the teaching front, it's okay to go slow. There's no rush to teach everything and put everything in at one moment. It's okay to go 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. We did some 2-on-2 pick and roll stuff today, 3-on-3. It's okay to slow it down and break it down into the smallest parts before we get to the whole. And I thought last year, I just wanted to put so much in and get, hurry up and do it all and install it all. And this year, there's no rush. We got to make sure that we have a solid foundation and make sure that our fundamentals are correct first before we get to all the advanced and kind of more technical stuff. But just slowing down and being patient, and make sure that the guys really understand what we're trying to do and why we're trying to do it before we move on to the next thing. Because if they don't understand it, then we haven't done our job. And it's our job as coaches to make sure that our guys are executing at a high level, but they understand why they're doing it. Because eventually what's going to happen, they're going to be able to self-correct. And they won't need myself or another coach to correct them. They'll be able to correct themselves. And that's when things get really fun. And really you get dangerous as a team, become dangerous as a team.
From a defensive perspective, when you get a guy who's young, maybe just out of college, what is the biggest hurdles for them from playing defense collegiately to playing defense in this sort of environment?
Well, I think first, just the rules, right? There's no 3 seconds in the college game. And so some teams or some guys are used to having, a big 7-footer just sitting back there waiting for all their mistakes, right? And now with having to cleanse out of the lane, that's a little bit of an adjustment. And then also just the help schemes and the rotations are a lot different, right? And you have to do a lot of reading on the floor and kind of understanding the floor balance. The rotations, some of the rotations are the same, some are different, but I think just being in the right position and then having to close out and be on balance is huge too, because in my opinion, at this level, the decision making is a lot quicker, especially when guys catch the ball, where they just catch and drive or catch and pass. And so if the offense is moving faster, the defense has to move a little bit faster as well. You don't have time to kind of reset yourself with the guy holding the ball. And so being able to close out and then guard multiple actions is huge, because things move fast in the 24-second shot clock.